What is going on, New Limits homies? I am at a property here in Planet City, Florida, and this is my hometown, believe it or not. I'm from this tiny little city, and it's actually a pretty nice city. But when I first got started in real estate, I didn't really understand what they meant by a distressed property. Was it the property itself distressed? Like what are they talking about? So I'm going to show you some of the things on this property, what you need to look out for. And as you can tell, this property needs a lot of love. You can just tell by the roof. But yeah, man, just know, like, when you're looking at properties, the property itself is not distressed. You're not looking for a de-stressed property. You're looking for signs of a distressed situation, and some of these physical damages and physical things going on with the property can be signs of there being distress in the owner's life, right? So let's go ahead and check this out. That way you kind of understand what you're looking for as well. So first thing that you're going to want to look for, right, is you're going to want to look at the roof condition. So I got a drone. I had the drone go up there, check out the roof. I'll show you a video of that, kind of show you what I'm looking for. This roof has a tarp on top of it, which leads me to believe that it's been getting rained on and it needs a completely new roof, and there's probably some mold in the property as well, right? So that's one thing that you're going to look for, is the roof. All right, so one of the first things that I noticed about this property here is it's completely overgrown, right? They have stopped taking care of the lawn completely and totally, and that is a huge sign that they have kind of just given up. Like, this is kind of insane. All right, so my gimbal just died, so I'm gonna have to take this video manually without it. Another thing that we're gonna wanna look for is foundation issues. You can look towards the base of the foundation right here, and you can see that there's no cracks on it. Of course, you're gonna wanna walk the whole perimeter. Here's some more nasty stuff back here that I was looking at. But you can tell that the foundation is pretty solid just from my quick walkthrough. I mean, another thing you'll notice is if there's cracking on the edges of the doors or cracking on the edges of the windows, right? There's none of that. Maybe the doors aren't closing properly. These are some newer windows too. They're not super old metal ones. So that's a good sign also. All right. So you want to check and make sure that there's no broken windows. That's another sign of distress, is there's broken windows. Like I said earlier, these windows look pretty freaking good, right? We can go to the front and we can see that the windows up front, they don't look too bad, right? Only thing that looks bad is this yard and the tarp on the roof, okay? There's no siding on this. This is a block property. That is a big thing in Florida. Block properties and frame properties are not the same thing, right? Just baffled of this yard. Another thing that you want to look for is water damage. I can tell you right now, if you got a roof that kind of looks like that and has a tarp on it, I'll show you what that looks like on the inside when we go inside here. Boom. That door opened way faster than I thought it would. All right, so as we can see, it doesn't look the worst on the inside, right? Looks like it was renovated years ago, but let's talk about that roof. That's what this looks like, guys, right? So there's definitely water damage here on this property. You can tell that it's soaked through here. You can smell it, right? There's mold in the area. Smell it, there's mold, right? When I leave here, my eyes are gonna itch. I'm gonna feel a little congested, okay? You can just smell it, and you can kind of feel it when there's mold in a property. Another thing that you're gonna wanna watch out for is plumbing issues, right? I don't know if this actually has any plumbing, but it looks like the water is working, right? Sorry, didn't mean to bother you, little spider. But look, here's a bucket. What's going on with the bucket, right? Let's get under here. Let's see. Kind of looks fine under there. Plumbing looks good, right? But if there's any rusty water, right? Like this was overrunning for some reason. That looks disgusting, but there's probably some animals in here also, right? Electrical. You're gonna want to look at outlets. This property doesn't have electricity, but you're gonna want to look at the outlets. Do they have 2 prongs or do they have 3 prongs? If they have 2 prongs, you probably have outdated wiring and you have aluminum wiring throughout, and you're gonna have to completely change all of that, okay? Yeah, these bones look pretty good, right? The floors, they feel a little wonky, right? But I think that's because there were animals in the property and they were probably urinating and defecating in it. This actually feels a little bad right here. So definitely would have to check that out. Doesn't seem like there's any foundation issues going on over there, but it just feels like it's slightly higher right here on the property. Okay. HVAC. See if we can find that unit. Like, look at this room. It looks nice in here, right? Bathroom. There's that damage again. Poor lady probably just let it go. Here's this back porch. This is the scary part right here, right? Like, this whole thing needs to go. This whole roof. Wild cats. Look at this yard. Overgrown. I feel like I'm in Narnia out here. Okay, gotta go find the AC unit. Windows back here look good. Watch out for snakes. This whole thing's gotta go. What's up, little baby lizard? See if the unit isn't here. No, but there is the water heater. You're gonna want to check that out. That's a nice water heater. I don't see the actual unit. Let's go walk around here. Another thing you want to check out, electrical panel. Make our way through the jungle. Make our way through the jungle. All right, so check this out. This is electrical panel. You want to get eyes on these. Sometimes they're inside, sometimes they're outside. This one doesn't look the worst, but I would probably say that we're gonna replace that as well. More of that roof. Let's see if we can get back here to see if there's a unit back here for the AC. Make our way through this. Pray for me that I don't get, not even gonna say it. There's nothing in there. Makes me wonder where the AC unit is and if it even has one. Let's go check and see if it has vents on the inside. There is vents in here. Oh, look at this. This door doesn't actually shut properly. Okay. So where the fuck is the HVAC? And just know I appreciate you guys for tuning in to this episode. I'm sure it could have been a little bit better, a little bit more streamlined, but this is what you get. My gimbal stopped working, so I'm doing everything handheld. Yeah, this is what we do, man. We go and walk properties like this, and we try to see if we can help people that are in difficult situations. This screams difficult situation to me all over, just because it's not owned by an LLC or an entity or a hedge fund that could be sitting on properties like this and not in distress. This seems like somebody's out of state, somebody passed away, because of the bed in there, it kind of reminds me of it, and they just want to get rid of it. So let's see if we can help them. This is Tyler Blair. Thank you again. This is Tyler Blair. Thanks for tuning in. This is Tyler Blair from New Limits Homes, where we are taking real estate investing to new limits. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for tuning in.